Welcome. Welcome, everyone. You guys, tonight is the most exciting, revolutionary, cutting-edge call we have ever been able to do with the power of free real estate. So, you guys, let's wait a few minutes. Let's let everyone get their pen and paper, and we're going to get on with this journey. So, you guys, we're so excited that you've joined us. As you've seen in some of our emails, this is going to be such a cool call. This is the call about not only how you get ahead and access hidden inventory that's out there in real estate, but how you can get a competitive edge using really slick technology and things you've never seen before, you guys. But also along those lines, how you can come to appreciate that this technology is so revolutionary and so cutting edge, it's producing great results. This is hidden real estate donations at your fingertips. So the revolutionary system that monetizes giving back. You guys, what I'm going to be talking about tonight, it's the greatest way to tap into this country's wealth and use it for good to rebuild America. So what I'm going to talk to you about tonight is how people are donating real estate to nonprofit corporations to fulfill their missions. So if you have a nonprofit, you're going to benefit greatly in expanding your mission, your services, and rebuilding communities. If you support a cause, you're on a board of directors, you're passionate about the Boys and Girls Club, you want to bring back employment opportunities and work with a nonprofit that does job training, you guys, this is going to be great for you to help the nonprofit get more funds. Now, if you're a real estate professional or investor, you can make a difference in your community, leave a legacy while benefiting financially. And donors, the most fantastic way to transfer wealth in this country as we rebuild and bring this country back. So we're going to talk about the benefits to donors. Every one of you on this call can realize the great benefit that this will provide for you, the community, and this country. So this is hot, fresh, cutting edge, and it's working right now. Let me tell you guys, you're the first group that we presented to. This is hot off the press. This is a system that's like none other I've ever seen in my 30 plus years in the nonprofit world to bring in funding. And it's such a win-win-win. It helps donors, it helps communities, it helps nonprofits, it helps professionals gain a niche and benefit financially, while at the same time making an impact. It's just fantastic. You know, when I say it's working right now, guys, we just got word yesterday. One of our clients got 4 homes donated from a beta test. We beta tested this. And she sent out letters. I'll tell you more in a little bit. 4 homes coming to yesterday with 16 more available. And to quote the donor, quote, there's gobs and gobs more. So I just want to let you know how big and what an impact this will make in this country. You guys, right now our country is struggling. I saw a lot of you that have been with us before. We've talked about this. We've led the way in changing things, in bringing solutions forward. Look at what's happening with the Department of Veterans Affairs right now. How sad that we as a country are allowing veterans to die who have fought for our freedom because of a broken system. Our unemployment rate is out of control. Our youth are lost. The baby boomer generation, not only our parents and seniors, what about us? So as we think about what we're going to do to make a difference, this right here brings a solution to getting the funding. So many of you we've worked with, we know, we've had a great journey with, and we know your mission. Let me tell you our mission. Sitting around the table with our advisors, our mentors, our colleagues, our team, our mission is to establish 10,000 nonprofits over the next 3 years across America. Our mission is to provide funding opportunities for all 10,000 nonprofits in an effort to bring back America. This system we're going to introduce is the key and the solution that will make our mission just light up. So you guys, those of you on the call that know us, and those of you that don't, we've spent the last 10 years creating, building, mentoring nonprofit corporations. We've created national movements of nonprofits. You know, it was 8-9 years ago that I sat in Washington, D.C. and sat with HUD and Fannie and Freddie and Treasury, and they all talked about the foreclosure tsunami that was hitting us. But there weren't experts on the room. There weren't realtors. There weren't investors. There weren't mortgage brokers. So we stepped up to the plate and said, we're going to go around this country and find the top in those industries so they can be at the table and help create the solution. So we created a national movement of nonprofits to fight the foreclosure tsunami, to provide housing counseling, to help keep people in their homes. We created nonprofits that are serving veterans, providing affordable housing, transitional living, employment training, microloans to set up veteran-owned businesses. I'm going to tell you about one of our nonprofits in a little while who is really leading a movement to empower women veterans. So we've started national movements to really empower kids and our youth, to inspire them as our future leaders, to bring entrepreneurial training to them. We've created movements in green technology, wellness, healthcare, changing the paradigm of how we age, live, and die. So we've spent 10 years creating, growing, working with nonprofits all over the world, creating Bible schools in Guatemala, building schools in Africa. It goes on and on. Nicaragua. So when we talk about movements, those of you that are on this call that know me know my story, my history, my journey. I sustained a brain injury 30 years ago. I laid in a hospital bed. I laid in a rehab hospital, having to relearn how to swallow, how to walk, how to talk. I thought my life was over. I thought my life had nothing left until someone sat beside me and said, it's time to stop asking why and ask what. Not why me, what's my purpose? My purpose led me to start a nonprofit, gather other folks with disabilities together to lead a national movement where I became president of our National Disability Organization. And we together said we've got to create equal access so we can live the American dream, So we created the Americans with Disabilities Act. That's what I'm talking about. Now, moving forward, the system we're going to unveil tonight will empower us financially to fund our missions, to expand our missions, and to lead those movements to bring this country back. In the last 10 years, we've held well over 100 trainings for nonprofits across the country. We've changed policy at the local, state, and national level. So our next big success that you're a part of tonight, you get to be a part of something that's going to revolutionize this country. The power of free real estate. The power of free real estate is going to lead us into our next big success for us, for you guys right now listening, and for this country. Nearly half of the country's wealth is held in real estate. Now, let's back that up. I'm going to give you the lay of the land and how real estate has been underutilized and how together we're going to change that. So you guys, get your pen and paper out now. Look at the opportunity right now. Half of the country's wealth is held in real estate. Write that down. Look at the pie chart, those of you that are sitting in front of your computer. Real estate, 43%, 27 trillion. We're talking trillion. Bonds, 13 trillion. Stocks, 15 trillion. Cash, 9 trillion. Do you see the opportunity already? Our country's wealth is in real estate. We're going to tap into this vast wealth of $27 trillion to bring solutions to our broken systems. There's a major disconnect. But when I see a disconnect, I see a major opportunity. And that's what we're talking about here. So donations to nonprofits last year. Now, I just told you 50% of our country's wealth is in real estate. Look at this pie chart. Only 3% of donations of real estate went to nonprofits. 3%. Do you see the opportunity here? Why? First of all, lack of knowledge. People simply don't know about this. Number two, 85% of all real estate donations are rejected by nonprofits. Our leading expert on the team, and he's the leading expert in the country, has told us that since the beginning. And there's not been a time that I haven't experienced this traveling around the country. I went to an angel investor summit, and we were talking about real estate donations. And one of the gals held up her hand, honest to goodness, and said, nonprofits should not do that, because didn't you hear about the Boy Scouts of America in Chicago that went bankrupt? And that's exactly the story Chase told about in the 1980s that rippled through the community, because they don't do it the way we do it. And I'm going to share that with you. Just a month ago, when we started beta testing this cutting-edge revolutionary technology, this system, the first call we got back from our students sent out 250 letters. 2 days later, she got a call back, and the callback donor said, "You are a godsend." She said, "I've been tasked with donating our real estate, and I have called Chamber of Commerce, United Way, nonprofits, and they all act like they have no idea what to do with it. They will not accept it." That was last month. We hear this all the time. I go to a community foundation in Iowa, one of the biggest built endowments They accept cars and boats and trains and planes and stocks. And when we asked, how do you accept real estate, they held up their hands and said, oh, we don't. Wow, what an opportunity for us. We said, great. We'll be the nonprofit that accepts the real estate for you and facilitates it and grants you the funding. So you guys, the opportunity we've known for years and years is out there. Where we hold the most wealth is what's given the least to nonprofits. Think about that. Write that down, you guys. Whether you're a nonprofit, whether you're a realtor, whether you're a professional, everyone has an opportunity here. I'm going to read it again. Where we hold the most wealth is what's given the least to nonprofits. We have the unprecedented opportunity to bridge the gap with the power of free real estate. Now, a lot of people throughout the years have said, well, why in the world would anyone donate a property? Look at all the benefits to the donor. So it's not only helping the nonprofit, but people that have acquired wealth, that have property, we can go and help them. It's a fast and easy transaction. It eliminates property management headaches. It reduces cap gains tax. Right now, if folks don't do something with this property, like we're saying, they're paying 55% in capital gains tax, income tax savings, preserving wealth for the heirs. We've had donors come to us with multi-million dollars worth of property that want to do something now instead of wait till they're gone, and their kids and their family end up fighting and hating each other, and everything they've really created wealth with gets eaten up in taxes. This is the way right now to preserve the wealth for the heirs. And they're changing the world and leaving a legacy. You guys, we've been involved and set up many new programs, many business ventures that are making such a huge impact in this world. And as I meet with billionaires, as I meet with people who have achieved incredible wealth, the main thread of every conversation is they're thinking about what's their legacy going to be. What's going to be remembered about them? One of our mentors told us the other day, what he wants is to finish well. So think about what we're doing for them and offering them. So as we're thinking about, now we've seen the opportunity out there, $27 trillion, 3% goes to nonprofits, and yet 50% of our wealth is held in real estate. We know there's opportunity. So what can be donated? Land, raw, developed, vacant lots, residential, commercial, agricultural, corporate-owned, non-performing. So as you can see, any type of real estate can be donated. So how does a real estate donation work? First of all, let's look at the graph here. We're going to talk about the straight donation. The nonprofit does a contract for donation. The nonprofit finds a buyer, which we're finding is the easiest part. We have investor groups lined up, emailing us often saying, send us the deals. Now, with the houses that were donated yesterday, we have some funds that are actually going bidding for to see who can get it. So the buyer is an easy part right now, guys, because the hedge funds are coming in, they're buying everything, and so these guys with the real estate funds, they're looking for property. So to go to them and say, I'm going to get property donated, let me see what you can do. So they find the buyer, which is the easy part, and then the cash goes to the nonprofit. So notice on the diagram that the charity never goes into chain of title. They deed it to the buyer. There's no risk for the nonprofit. There's no liability. There's nothing in there that should prevent a nonprofit from doing this all day, every day. And that's what we're about to unleash. The second way we can do it is the bargain sale. So if you look at the gift, you can take and accept property that has a mortgage on it. So in our chart, in our example, fair market value was $1 million. They owed $400,000 on it. So they've got $600,000 equity. So find a buyer, and maybe the buyer is coming in for $700,000. So they're getting a great deal. $700,000, you pay off the $400,000 debt, and $300,000 goes to the nonprofit. So guys, you can take property that it has debt on it. And what's so great about that is that the gift is the difference between the fair market value of the property and the debt amount. So again, for the donor, incredible opportunity. The donor gets a tax deduction over 5 years if they need on the $1 million, the fair market value. It doesn't matter if you sell it for $100. They're going to get the full $1 million. That's an incredible incentive to a donor right now with our taxes that keep going up and up and up. Let me give you a hot tip. Here we go. I just told you, but I want you to write this down. Donor gets to deduct appraised value of property even if the nonprofit sells it for less than the appraised value. Guys, that's big for the donor. We're helping our seniors, our folks that have achieved well. So write that down, hot tip. The donor, what a benefit. So I want to introduce you to our expert on our team, Mr. Chase Magnuson. I got to tell you a story, and those of you that are on the call that know me, you know the way I teach and tell is through stories. But it's an important piece of why all of this has come together. When you're on the right path, doing the right thing, the door's open. This door has opened for us more than any door I've gone through. The charitable giving of real estate was about 8 years ago. We started our company and we were setting up nonprofits around the country, and one of our students was at a big hedge fund meeting in New York, sitting around the table, and they were all talking about all the properties. And there was a gentleman sitting there saying, well, if you'll donate a percentage of those to nonprofits, I can show you how you'll benefit tremendously in taxes while making a difference in the community. And so she went up to him and she said, hey, do you know Sherry Watson? Do you know what them? And he said, no. And she said, she's setting up nonprofits led by realtors, real estate investors. They would understand this. Mr. Magnuson had spent many, many years educating nonprofits on why you need to accept it, because 85% reject it. So his ears perked up thinking, wow, we have people that understand the bargain sale and the straight donation, and you never own title or deed, and how the donor benefits. So, yeah, I'd love to connect with her. So she sent me a newspaper article. It had just been in the New York Times front page with what he had done to help some elders and have benefited the nonprofit. And I thought, wow, this is an amazing resource for funding for nonprofits and for donors, right? And for realtors and for professionals. Everybody benefits. So we planned the call together, got on a call. Our team was sitting around the phone, And within 5 minutes, I whispered over and said, I don't care if we have to go to New York City. We're going to go meet with him because what he has is the biggest chunk of what we could bring to nonprofits in rebuilding this country. And so Chase, I said, you know what, Chase? We want to get together with you. We want to figure out how to do this together. And Chase said, oh, well, I'm in a little town called Albuquerque, New Mexico. And my mouth about hit the door. I said, oh, my gosh, Chase, we live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And we found out we lived about 10 minutes apart from each other. So the next day we met, and that day we came together, and we've been partners since day one. So he's got over 14 years of experience. He is the nation's #1 expert in charitable giving of real estate. He's done nearly $300 million in transactions for nonprofits. The last deal included over $9 million property located alongside Camp David. So you guys, he's part of our team that is going to help you not only in this beginning part, but in the facilitation. So our team has been featured in Fortune, Wall Street Journal, Forbes, and you'll love this, we literally wrote the book on this topic. We have the best team in the country in this field, and now we have the best system to make all this happen. But the one thing that we struggled with was finding donors and properties that qualified for donations. In short, we did not have a system for generating leads. So here's how we used to find properties and donors, because we've spent many years now bringing this forward, bringing funding into nonprofits. But look what we used to have to do to find them. We'd have to contact and educate realtors. We'd have to find bird dogs and educate them. My mom and dad lived in Sun City West, so we put up flyers in retirement communities for the donors. We'd buy lists of properties online. This was a huge investment in time and money. And it was more of a shotgun approach to marketing. I knew we needed a better way to find targeted leads. So you know what? I became laser focused. I knew this was the key to rebuilding America, having nonprofits lead the way while we're benefiting people in this country who have brought us to this where we are now, who have brought us this wealth. Well, here's what I did. I sought out the top real estate investor in the country. I adopted his top system for generating real estate leads. And together, our team, we have spent the last 6 months developing a done-for-you marketing software system for nonprofits to get a consistent flow of highly targeted real estate leads for donation. Now you see why I'm so excited, you guys. I always knew that the charitable giving of real estate was the #1 funding opportunity to fund nonprofits, to expand their missions, to really fix our broken systems, to bring hope to people that don't have hope. Now creating the system with the top system builder, real estate investor in this country who has a proven track record. Man, I'm so excited to be talking to you guys tonight because I want to show you with this system, with this software, how we find properties donors now. And you guys, we beta tested it with some of our students. The results are fantastic, unbelievable, better than this top real estate investor, system producer has seen in his systems. We use a highly sophisticated software system, but it's very easy to use. I'm telling you, if I can get on it and figure it out, it's going to be a piece of cake for you guys, right? It provides highly targeted leads of vacant, high equity, free and clear properties across this country. It provides automated mailings to property owners, literally a click of a button. And we're gonna lead you into a demo in a minute. So hang on with us. I want you to watch how it works. Not only does you do the search, but then you can have all the mailings go out to the owners. And the listings are updated every 2 weeks. So you've got a continual flow of properties. And you can break down properties geographically by state, county, city, even zip code. And so we have some students that picked all different zip codes than where they live. They picked a zip code of property owners that might have property that would be something that they'd want to donate. And then, you guys, you know what it does? Love this part. It maps every property. There's all these little balloons. You click on it, and you can physically view the property from your computer screen. So it's so easy. So the point is, we now have the most powerful turnkey marketing system for raising money for nonprofits today. So you guys, what we want to lead you through now, so I'm going to introduce you to Mr. Derek Watson. Derek is the Executive Director of the National Nonprofit Living Legacy Institute, and he's the founder and really the backbone of all of our IT, our systems, and has really been the leader in the development of the software, along with the #1 expert in the country who develops software. So you guys tonight, you're the first in this country to ever see this. So Derek, take it away for us and give them all a live demo.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys. We are super excited. This has been 6 months in the making to get to this point to show you. This is a world exclusive for several. Even our students in our beta were not privy to this. We actually went out and got the zip codes for them, got the mailings going. This is the first group to actually see inside our system as we speak. And we have been getting hits all over the country, and it's just been phenomenal. As we said earlier, we just are so giddy.
And you guys, as we beta tested this, the results have been so much higher. The expert and the team that have done this for 10 years and built all this, they have been incredible to actually look at our results and go, oh my gosh, those are different, way higher than ours.
And it's so user-friendly, you guys. This is amazing. So, as we said, this is a national search. Okay, these properties that hit these parameters right here, properties that are vacant, properties that are high equity or free and clear. Okay, and then both, if you go in advanced search right here, commercial and residential. So you can search one or the other or both. Okay, and it has it broken down by our, as you see, by property location by state. Okay, so we go to California and we can select up to 5 counties. We can go to Orange County, we can go to Los Angeles County. Okay, we can go all over the place. Sacramento, San Diego. He breaks it down further from there by city. So we just wanted to check out Houston, Texas. How about that? Or even Chicago, Illinois, anywhere in there. Let's pick that. We'll check all these. A quick search, and within seconds, we'll get our results. Again, more leads than we could possibly get with our OWAIT before this development of the software system. Okay, that has been the biggest game changer for us, getting these lists of properties at random. Could you imagine us mentioned earlier about going around certain communities and door knocking, or having bird dogs, or doing web searches, or contacting realtors trying to find the properties that fit these parameters. Okay. So in Houston, Texas, see, just look at that, matter of seconds, we have almost 11,000 hits in Houston, Texas for properties that are vacant, high equity, or free and clear. Wow. Okay, and we can even break that down with sorting it by the state of the owner, okay, by the city of the owner, by the property county, by the property city, property zip. Here's a great one too, by properties owned. So we can go in here and find owners that may own multiple properties. Here's 3, here's 4. And we know that's even a better candidate that they have multiple properties and one of them or more happens to be vacant, has a lot of equity, or might be free and clear. In addition to these searches, we can also search it by an assessed value. The property value here, starting low, starting high, okay? So let's say we want to take that elsewhere. We want to do a different search. So, okay, we looked at city. Let's look at our home city here of Albuquerque, see how it pre-selects for us. Okay. And we'll do both again. We'll give that a sec. And literally all over the country, by city, by state, by county. So right here we have 1,534 properties in Albuquerque right now that hit those parameters. Okay, let's take it one more. Let's do one more. Let's do even by zip. So let's do a zip code in Albuquerque. So let's do zip code in Albuquerque. So we broke it down by zip. We did by state, county, city. Now we're doing it by zip code. We'll break it down by a particular zip code. We have 102 properties, just this one zip code. So we're breaking it down actually by zip code, all these properties that fit those parameters. Okay, so we talked about Houston, we did Albuquerque, we talked about California. Let's try Little Bitty Aztec, New Mexico.
Yay!
That's our hometown. That's where we grew up. About 5,000 people live there. I think there's still about 5,000 people that live there.
And 6 old soreheads.
You'll see that on the sign by the AW. Okay. So yeah, let's check out Little Bitty Aztec, New Mexico, 5,000 people.
Wow.
Say, hey, we'll check this over and respond. Look, 153 properties in Little Bitty Aztec, New Mexico. So again, all over the country, large cities, small towns, it'll find properties that'll fit these parameters that are high equity, that are free and clear, also vacant, commercial and residential. Now, let's say, okay, you might be far away. You might be on the East Coast or West Coast. Let's say you want to see Aztec, New Mexico. You want to see these properties. We go right here to View Map. You might think, well, maybe if I wanted to see them, I'd have to go to Google Maps and input. It's already built in. It's already done for you. So you see them right here on our map. And we can zoom in. And we can look at all of our properties that are available right here. And then we look at it further. We click on one of these listings. We get that owner look. We get a street view of the property with Google Maps built in, so we can look at a property in Aztec, New Mexico right now that has these parameters. It's vacant, high equity, or free and clear. Pretty cool, right? Okay, let's say we wanted to, we like this list, 153. We're going to hit them up with mailings, okay? So what we'll do is we selected all of them on page. We can do it here or by here, and we can select all 153. Hey, let's mail them. Let's get some letters going. Let's use our automated mailing system right now. Okay? So we're going to go right here to print my letters. Now look at this. We're on 153. It inputs their name, their address, customizes their name here. He puts a notice you are on a property located here. Inputs my information at the bottom. And I got all 153 letters like this with their information, their name, and mine on these letters ready to go. And I can then go from here, I can go to print and begin printing these. And they're all listed out. I can also, if I need, I'm gonna need envelopes too, right? Okay, print our envelopes. And look, my personalized information, my return address, and their address. So I have letters and their envelopes ready to go with a click of the mouse. Okay, but say like, well, 153 letters, yeah, okay, I'll print them, print the envelopes out, stuff them, get them out there, that'll be great. Or, how would you like to have those letters mailed for you? So you have the listings, we have 153, we want to give them the mailing right now. Let's get them taken care of, let's get them out there. So there's a built-in mailing company here, right here for you, that'll take those listings, in this example, 153 properties, put them in a customized mailing, envelope, letter, everything, put them in the mail for you, all done, a few clicks of the mouse, and you're all set.
Amazing. What a system.
And we have 3 customized letters for you. Again, we're using just the first one with these first beta, and we're getting hits all over the country. We're looking at properties all over the country right now as we speak. So again, very, very exciting. We have some incredible support systems for you too. We talked about this is our surge, this is our system, the automated system. Let's look at a little more training on the system. So again, while that loads, we have okay, our envelopes, our mailings, we can have it done for us, no problem. We get the listings. Okay, this is how you come in. We have these great on-demand video trainings for you on every topic. How to use the system and run a search like we just did. Okay, how to print letters or have them printed for you. Tells you exactly how to do that. You can even, with these letters, have them customized even further. You can put your logo in there. You can put your signature in there. How to change your password, how to export your results. We showed that on the other page right here. Or we can export the results right there and have them, this entire list put into an Excel sheet for you to use. Again, there's how to add your logo. We have a video on every topic involving the mailings and also the use of the site for you.
And even how to add your signature.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. So we have that. We have some FAQs for you, just about using the site, your password, resetting, support. We have unlimited support. Okay, contacting us, just the same thing with videos, but also everything broken down with the letters, by search, by logo, the process, everything here for you for support to use. It's that user-friendly for you. Okay, and lastly, just for your profile section, you can customize all your information, your name, your phone number, address, whatever you want your recipients, your mailings to receive. This is where you can put in your logo, your signature, everything, all done, all set for you. Just put in your personal information, save it, and you're all set. That's what will show up on the letters and the envelopes.
Amazing. Oh, now you guys see why I'm so excited. This is world changing. Really is going to change the way things are happening. So Derek, thank you so much. And we're going to be doing this a lot more. You guys, look at what they have, 6 months worth of FAQs, the training videos, on-demand videos, everything you need. I mean, when I first sat down with it, and I'm not the sharpest one at the technology end, it's amazing for me to be able to use it. So I want you guys to check out Suzanne's experience. Suzanne came to our training a few months ago, and she stepped forward and said, you know, I'm a woman veteran, and my purpose is to empower and provide support for other women veterans. And she stepped forward, set up our nonprofit. It's called Heart of a Fighter. Suzanne's amazing. We had a board meeting last night with 3 of the most powerful women she's brought together who are talking about leading a movement to help create women veterans-owned businesses. Think about it. Not of those poor people, but how do we bring their expertise, their skills to this country for what they've done around the world? And so Suzanne, Heart of a Fighter, has been around for less than 4 months. I think we were incorporated in February. So we beta tested with Suzanne. Her mission is powerful. Her purpose is deep. She's going to not only change the way women veterans are coming back with opportunities, she's going to change the economic landscape of this country by empowering women and leading a movement to redirect funding instead of into long-term care homes and into homeless shelters, and then she's going to redirect that funding to bring women back to set up businesses. So with Suzanne and Heart of a Fighter, she sent out one mailing campaign with 250 letters. She immediately, 2 days later, received a call and received 4 donated houses, right, with 16 more in the pipeline. But at the beginning I told you, quote, and there are gobs and gobs more. All Suzanne did was pick a zip code within the software and send out the mailings. We have students that are now working with title companies who are now doing all the mailings for them. It's such a phenomenal way to build communities. It's helping the title company. They've got a marketing budget. What better marketing can they get than helping a nonprofit go out and rebuild their communities, provide opportunities for those they're serving? So you guys, I know a lot of you on this call, some of you are new, but we've done some amazing things together, many of us, that I've never, and I can say this from the bottom of my heart, I've never been as excited about introducing a service, a system, a product that will really, it will really rebuild America, you guys. Here's your exclusive invitation to join the Power of Free Real Estate today. You guys put this powerful, cutting-edge software system to good use. Remember our tagline, do well by doing good. You can take this and do good with it, and everybody benefits. Donors, professionals that are involved, the nonprofits that are out making the difference. Everybody. It's the biggest win-win-win-win-win system I've ever been involved with. And I've had a very blessed, incredible life. So what you get in the Power of Free Real Estate, you get instant online access to database. Tonight, right now, instant online access. Nationwide vacant property database, it's updated every 14 days. You get a nationwide high equity free and clear that's updated every 14 days. You get state-of-the-art mapping features that Derek went through with you. You get advanced searching and list building, out-of-state owners. You can select property types, commercial or residential, or do them both in your search. Multiple category searches, so you can pick high equity, you can pick vacant, you can pick both. It's an amazing system. And along with the system is a done-for-you marketing letters. You don't even have to write the letters, and they're getting incredible results. We've been looking at property in Albuquerque. We've got in Philadelphia or in Pennsylvania. Amazing. So The marketing letters are done for you. You saw the on-demand video training series that'll walk you step by step through everything. It's such an easy, friendly user system. And you have unlimited customer support. Guys, we want to get this into everyone's hands. We want to get this into nonprofits' hands, realtors that can create such a beautiful business for them while making a difference. Professionals that can come in and empower nonprofits. One of our mentors is getting this system for 200 of the nonprofits that he sits on the board of directors for. You know, instead of being on that treadmill of fundraising every few months, he sees this as the greatest opportunity. And he's sat on these boards for 20 and 30 years. And so he's finding the software for them. Everybody can benefit, and everybody wins with this. Our country needs this. Our country's hurting. We can provide the transfer of wealth where everybody benefits, and we rebuild America. There are free updates for live. And along with that, you guys, we want to be able to get you access right here. Okay? You can only get access right here tonight. You guys are the first. This is so exciting. So right now, all of it for one payment of $997, saving you thousands of hours and dollars and elevating your game once and for all. And we are waiving the monthly fees forever. You know, as we've been building this and working with the top investor in the country that builds these systems, it's a one-time fee of $997, and then it's $97 a month for the upkeep. Well, as we thought about this first small group that we've invited, you guys are our very selected group, and it just means so much to us. With you guys, we're going to waive the monthly fees. So it's just a one-time investment for a very limited time. Down the road, people will be paying $97 a month to continue on. But tonight, we want you guys to join us. Let's do this together. And just for you, right? But you guys, I'm going to ask you one thing in return, okay? We're about to spend a ton of money on advertising the product. Like I said, you are the first ones that we brought this to. We haven't launched it. We haven't taken it out to anyone else. So the one favor I have from you guys, in return for the no monthly fee ever, I'm going to ask you to give us your honest feedback. You're our trusted group that surrounds us. Your feedback would be priceless. Go use the product and tell us exactly what you think. And if there's anything you would change or improve, tell us before we start spending big bucks. So is that a deal? I know I can see heads shaking in here, yes. We'll waive the fee and you provide us feedback and let us know how it's working. You know, I know you guys well. I know you do the same for me. So it's my pleasure to extend the courtesy with no monthly. So $997 today only. So right now, and remember, you get instant online access You start mailing letters right away. You start looking up areas that you want to check into right away. And it's got state-of-the-art mapping features. That's what I thought was so cool when they were building it. We had been before, when a donor would talk to us, we'd go to Google Map and that. Now it's all right there in one system. You've got advanced searching and list building. You can choose. Do you want commercial? Do you want real estate that's in different areas? Do you want the city? Do you want the county? Do you want the zip? Do you want that can all be done through advanced searching. And what people love, our students that have beta tested it, is the done-for-you marketing letters and the direct mail. One click of the button, they can insert their logo, they can put their signature on it, the letter's already done. One more click, you can even have a mail house send it out for you. And then the on-demand video training, incredible. When I started looking at those, and along with the FAQs, everything's right there in one system for you. And unlimited customer support is so important to us that we're there for you so that you can go out and really create the funding, help the donors, help the nonprofits really expand their mission. As together, all of us, rebuild America. It's time. You guys, I've been with my grandbabies, and I'm telling you what, I look at them, and I think I'm doing whatever it takes to make sure they have the opportunities that we've had. And the way we're going, it's not going to be like that if you all don't step up together with us, and let's invest together, let's build this together, and give you free updates for life. The power of real estate. So it's $997 tonight only, no monthly fees. So you guys go to www.thepowerofpurpose.com/free real estate. Okay, again, www.thepowerofpurpose.com/free real estate. Or you can call 505-217-9333, or another number, 505-321-1754. Again, call Natty, 505-217-9333, or call Aaron, 505-321-1754. Plus, you'll have unlimited customer support from our team for a lifetime. And you'll get it all, instant access to this game-changing system with your one-time risk-free investment. Guys, it's an incredible system. Join us. $997. You can order it at www.thepowerofpurpose.com/free real estate. So you guys, as you're looking at this, and those of you, I know there's already some calls coming in. So if you call and it's busy, call again. Those of you that are still thinking about it, we'll make it where it works for everyone. We'll do a payment plan, half now, half in 30 days. Just call and they'll work something out with you. So again, call Natty at 505-217-9333, or call Aaron at 505-321-1754. And they'll work out something that works for everyone. So the unveiling tonight amongst our most prized group of folks that we just together want to build this, how great to launch the power of free real estate with you guys tonight. So go to thepowerofpurpose.com/free real estate, or call if you want to set up payments, work out something. Call Natty at 505-217-9333 or Aaron 505-321-1754. Let's work together in building and growing nonprofit corporations. No matter where you're coming from, you have a major role in this. We can change lives. We can heal communities. We can empower those who are dedicating their lives to service and raise this country to new heights. You know, movements are about momentum. Momentum is fueled with passion and purpose. We're working with amazing people all over this country whose passion and purpose is building sober homes, providing financial literacy, empowering young people to believe in themselves and their dreams, supporting and serving veterans who've given so much, and a lot more products. You guys, come and join us with the Power of Free Real Estate. Go to www.thepowerpurpose.com, free real estate. Call us. We'll work it out with you. We're blessed. We're excited to be at the center of this cutting-edge, world-changing technology that can transfer wealth in a way that rebuilds communities and brings the opportunities to our kids and grandkids that we've had. So join us, you guys, as we work together in reshaping the fabric of America. We're going to do it with the power of free real estate, the power of purpose, and you. So you guys, we can't wait to be working together and hear about all the answers and the phone that's ringing on all the letters you sent out. So we're here for you. So get it tonight, start cruising around, get those letters going out, and we'll stay connected. So you guys, thanks for taking the time tonight and sharing the most exciting, powerful launch we've ever done that's going to bring change to this world. So with that, you guys, we'll talk to you really soon, and I can't wait to hear about all the phones that are ringing and the deals that are starting to be facilitated. And we'll keep you posted, too, on all the things that are happening with us. So with that, good night, you guys, and we'll see you soon.